Hi there, welcome to my channel, Jess's Journal Muse. Today I wanted to share with you a new notebook I got. It's the Midori 5-year diary, or 1 line a day. And I believe this is the first video that I'm also talking on this channel. So first time, but let's get started. So I bought this notebook online. It comes up in a sealed package. Looks like there's a bag around it, so we'll just unbox it. Okay, here we are. So this is how it looks like after it's been unbagged. Pretty nice. It comes with a cover. Inside looks like it holds the notebook. Yep, so the outside cover, it pretty much seals it. So I guess at the end of the 5-year mark, or if you want to archive the notebook, you can put it back into this wooden cover and it will protect it. So let's take it out. All right, so just to know, the cover is hard. And yeah, acts as a good protector. So this is what the 5-year diary looks like. I got the one in red. They have different colors. They have blue, dark blue, navy blue, black, and green, I believe. But yeah, they have different colors where you can choose from, and I chose the red one. Okay, it's like this, like the material is like a cloth bound material. And looking closely, you can see on the cover, there's like a gold plated cover. It says 5-year diary on it. And yeah, there's a design of a door. I guess to symbolize that with each of the year you're entering a new door. It's a new beginning and a new adventure. And the back is like a cloth, so it's like a cloth cover. Okay, so going into the details, so where to open it up. Oh, looks like there's some sort of maybe welcome page. And see, yeah, you can see like the different colors. Like there's red, there's black, there's royal blue. And if I look closely over here in the picture up here, there's like different colors too. So they have a mini 3-year, mini 5-year, mini, and then maybe a regular size 3, 5, and 10-year. So it's all different types. Okay, so starting off on the opening page, there is a key, and it says it's the start and the end period. So you can write the year that this notebook starts in and the year that it'll end in, just for memory and keepsake purposes. Prologue. So I guess with each of the 5 years here, you can probably summarize major milestones or major things that happened in that year. And then in the pages that are following would be the more detailed years, or the more detailed days within the year. So I guess prologue, you can just jot down big things that happened in your life, any big events, anything of that sort that you would want to call out, but can be in the prologue page. And it looks like January, it starts off with style of a door. Nice illustration. And then it starts off. So January 1st, January 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and so on. So one of the reasons that I bought this notebook is because I wanted to, it was more for memory and keepsaking. So I wanted to kind of journalize the things that happened each day, whether it's mundane or if something happened. And it's just something that I can kind of look back on. It's just one type of journaling. There's all types of journaling that people do, but I feel that this type of journaling, this 1 line a day, allows me to kind of summarize what the day was like, not within one line, but there are several lines, so you can write as many sentences that cover that, but allows me to kind of illustrate what happened that day and just jot down memories, so that actually when I get to the 3rd or 5th year, I can recall what happened on that same day in the prior years. And I just think it's such a wonderful idea just to kind of look back on and recall memories, happy moments, or anything in between that kind of happened and shaped your life over the past 5 years. So I intend to keep up with this and actually write in this every day. There might be some days where I might not be able to actually sit down and write. So on those days, I would probably just write a quick note in my phone and then afterwards kind of catch up in this journal. But my intention is to keep up with this and fill up all the pages and days with moments in between. If I were to fast forward into February, so you can see there's a different door design. So my guess is that for each month, there will be a different design of the door. So if I go to, yes, different design. So quite nice. You know, if you're into art, you can do some coloring, watercolor, decorate this page with ephemera, you know, whatever you like, just to kind of make it more personalized. Can feel free to do anything on these pages. So if I actually were to feel the pages, it feels like, thickness wise, it feels like almost a regular piece of paper, if not maybe 5 or 10 GSM more, but definitely not thick, because it'll have to fit in pages to cover 365 days, and you can imagine the notebook can get quite thick if the pages were all, if each page was a thick one. So but I think if you use like a regular pen, gel pen, maybe a fountain pen. I haven't tried the fountain pen, so I'm not sure if it'll bleed through, but I think a regular pen would suffice. Also, another thing noticed on here is that for each month seems to be a different illustration. So let's see, January is like a key. Closely, it's like a key. February is a mitten or glove. March is a butterfly. April looks like a clover. May is a balloon. So each month there is a different illustration, I guess, to kind of illustrate that month, and also allows you to see, or if you have to get to a certain month quickly, it's easily doable, as long as you actually go down. So if you wanted to access June, you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and June should be somewhere around here, one of these days, and then you can locate the specific day that's needed. Also, within this notebook, looks like they have 2 strings here. Not sure why there's 2. I guess it's to kind of bookmark where you are. It's like 2 thin ribbons that are also in the color red, or the theme of this notebook or this diary. And then if I were to go to the end, let's see if there's anything at the end. Okay, so there is an epilogue page, similar to prologue. There are several things that you can kind of use for these 2 pages. So initially I said the prologue, you can use it to summarize, major events or anything. It's pretty much however way, it's up to you, however you want to use the pages. In the prologue instead, you can maybe write down goals that you're looking for in the year, things to achieve that year, or anything on your mind that, like, whether it's like a personal goal or a career goal or any type of goal. And then epilogue, you can probably summarize the big events that happened that year. So it looks like they have 2, but up to you on how you would want to use these pages or anything you're looking forward to that year. So it's a nice way to kind of summarize the year, or if you're looking forward to something. At the end here, looks like there is a personal memo, so you will put your name, address, phone. It looks like your contact information should this notebook or this diary become lost. So they have a section there, and that's it. Just a nice cloth bounded notebook. So can't wait to use it this year in 2025, and it should capture this year until 2029 inclusive. And I think it'll be a very fun way to kind of look back on. Previously, I did actually do one of these diaries, which is why I got this one to continue that journey. So for those of you that are new to this 1 line a day or 5-year diary type, I highly recommend, if it's something that you think you would like to look back on. Sometimes in the past, I would write about hangouts I went with friends or big events that happened in life, whether like I got a new job or I accomplished something. And when you're in like the 4th or 5th year writing in your diary and you actually look back, you actually see the amount of growth that you've had over the years. And I think it's very interesting and a really nice way to kind of capture or memorialize your growth. And something also you can look back on that allows you to kind of see, like, okay, this year I did this, I accomplished this. It's just a really nice way to journal your life. And then for those of you that have not done this before, I highly recommend trying it out. You don't necessarily need to get one of these diaries. It's just even do it in a notebook, regular diary as well, as long as you just have the years. But I just got this because I don't have a Midori and this is my first one, and I wanted to get something a bit nice for the next year, 2025. Can't wait to use this, and we'll let you know. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.